Welcome everyone, and let's continue with Starfield. And just as a side note, I'm working on my new character for Morrowind playthrough. So as soon as I figure out what exactly I want to play, I will start the Morrowind Tamriel Rebuild playthrough. I'm so excited for that. And also we will continue Skyrim as well. So today we have a really interesting thing. So we're gonna visit two embassies. We need to acquire the Freestar Collective archival code. Oh, really? That's the first one. Okay, so I have to go in order. She suggested to go first with the Freestar. Alright. And the second embassy will be Varun. I'm very excited about it. Come, Barrett. Come, Barrett. Barrett, are you angry? Barrett. I think he's upset because of Irvin. Because I've been postponing his quest. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see. I haven't ever been to these places here. Whatever. Let's go. Let's go down to the lobby. Let's go down to the lobby. Barrett. I think he finally learned to close his mouth. Alright. The Freestar Collective embassy is right there. There it is, you can see it from here. It will require some stealth. And I'm really not well versed in the arts of stealth. But some bribe here and there, and I kind of forgot actually, really. I know there's a planted, like a piece. We're gonna obtain this planted microphone or whatever, and we're gonna, you know, ask for a code in return of.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
I know that feel. I'll feel much better with a belly full of meat. Is it getting dark?
War memorial. We can stop to pay respects, if you'd like.
Yeah, we will. The Galbank. Actually, they have like a few quests. And it's not about being a banker. Or maybe it is. But you can search for people who own debt to the bank. And I've done it once. I actually didn't know. I just went inside. I talked to the clerk or whoever it is. And it's like, hey, if you're interested, you know. And me being a bounty hunter and all that. And it's not just, oh, you go and find someone and bring him in. Or whatever. They're actually small twists. Like why they own that. So you can, you know, decide to help them or not. So it's really very interesting. I actually wish there are more quests like that. So yeah. Galaxy Bank. I just kind of love this futuristic architecture. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it. It goes against all my beliefs in tradition and, you know, as I love medieval fantasy and everything, but I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways. Now we gotta behave ourselves. We are in the Freestar Collective. I can actually join the Rangers. Which I should, because they have awesome quests.
We've come a long way since the war. It's astonishing.
Zip it. Zip it. Wow, you guys have a good view over here. Let me just ask her, just in case.
Only those with an appointment are allowed inside the embassy.
Sure.
Welcome to the Freestar Embassy. Is there something I can help you with?
Representative Kisholm is being held at the spaceport. Oh my god, that's the quest. Diplomatic visa? That's quest. Yeah, he's being held at the spaceport. I kinda... Oh, poor guy. I think he's waiting there for like a week.
Typical UC security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim.
I know, right?
I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah. No, can I get some passcodes? No? Okay. Barrett, stop zoning out. Oh, look at that. Let's take a look up here. Yeah, in my last video on Starfield, I talked a little bit about Aquila and Solomon Cove. And I call it basically Texas in space, but technically it should be more like Wyoming or Wyoming. Wyoming, because Solomon Cove was from Wyoming. But Wyoming also had like a pretty rich frontier history. It's interesting. Interesting stuff, really. You know, I saw some people building outposts right there across the lake. And you know what? It's such a good idea because I just sit inside, you have this glass window, and you have this view of New Atlantis across the lake. It's kind of interesting, actually. All right. I love these stairs. Now, I really wonder, is this from outside, like the same lake water? Looks like, right? Wait. Oh, yeah. It's getting dark, so I couldn't see. Yeah. So how do you guys deal with the... I wonder how it smells. Does it smell like on Earth? Does it have like a really difficult... Because this is an alien world. Does it have like a specific unique scent? It looks pretty... It's a static water, right? It's a lake. There's so much algae. How you call it? Algae? Alga? Algae? Algae?
You our visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Dude, why is it so dark here? I literally cannot see your face. Ooh, these guys love to stay obscured. Look at that. Yep. They definitely like it like this. Let's go. They even play Freestar music here. Sergio Leone and that kind of stuff. Look at this. Now, is this like a macro photography? Like zoomed in piece of wood? Or fiber? Oh, no, that's a spaceship. Silly me. Yeah, there's no plant like this that I have seen. Too bad. Imagine a plant like this. It would be crazy to generate. Wow. Imagine the horrors within. Nice. I believe some of these are from a concept art. And this looks like a... really like Earth. Like some photography from here.
It's good to be back at the embassy.
Hey, you're back.
Most times, entry to New Atlantis is seamless. But on occasion, you have officers who want to settle old grievances.
No, they fix it fast. So they were just bugging him for no reason. Just a power play. Hey there.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices, or conference room. That means you.
Ah, you don't say. You don't say.
Every day that we all keep talking is a day we should celebrate.
I know you love to talk. and celebrate. Oh, look at this. It's a piece of Aquila in the New Atlantis. So nice. Da-da-da-da. I can walk freely wherever I want, right? I can do that. Oh, she's following me. She's patrolling. I think that over there is supposed to be Solomon Co, but who knows, really. Artistic presentation. Hey, do you know his bathroom? Let's see. I also like this one. This looks like an ocean world. And this, I'm sorry, I'm just really not very knowledgeable, but in my mind, in my eyes, it reminds me of those like native tribes. Was it Pueblo Indians? Pueblo people? The guys living like in a modern day Arizona, New Mexico, like that kind of stuff. I really like it. I like the blue and gray. Now, isn't this crazy? This literally looks like it's taken from the alien temple. If you guys remember, when you go to the temples, they have literally like material that looks like this, and it's like circle. And it's actually 3 circles. So the door, the entrance to the temple, this literally looks like a replica of it. And the funny thing is that there are places, locations, details out there in the world. They look eerily similar to the alien or the Starborn aesthetic, right? When you go to Neon, you guys gonna see the ruler of Neon, basically this tycoon. There's like a statue of him sitting on the throne, and throne has those, again, columns that look just like in the temple. And the nightclub has these weird patterns. They also look like the visions we have. So there are like a little actually things inserted into the human culture that look like they are truly inspired by the Starborn. So there have been kind of intermingling with the humans. Like, you know, if you see a symbol and actually, oh, this symbol is actually inspired by something out there. But of course, none of them will know. They think just, oh, it's just a artistic choice. So there are those clues that kind of, you know, they point at something bigger.
Terramorphs? As in more than one? All that security.
Let's
and
hope we
they
don't
still
run into
can't
any
protect
more
their own
delays on this
spaceport.
visit.
The UC never fails to disappoint.
No.
I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Yep.
This building is Freestar sovereign territory. So in here, we're the law.
Thank you for helping me with UC security.
I'll see you later, Cameron. This is the ambassador Evangeline Radcliffe. Let's save. I can try to persuade her, which it will be very, very difficult. But let's try. I do kind of invested a couple of points in my speechcraft. You know? Plum. Should I eat a plum before we talk? No. Hippolyta. A chem that lowers inhibitions and improves articulation. So basically beer. Theoretically making the user more charming. Yeah. Yeah, the whole bottle, man. Just swallow the whole bottle.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
I'm here on the behalf of the United Colonies. We need the Freestar Collective's help. Captain Alexander Varren, UC Vanguard. You and I need to talk, Ambassador. That's a wrong approach. She needs her ego pampered. You seem like a lady who wants to stop more Terramorph attacks. Well, I've got a deal for you.
What are you? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
You heard correctly. We need access to the archives. You need to help us. Otherwise, any more deaths are on your hands. Nope. They sent me to beg. Please, please, pretty please.
Oh, stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
Hey, at least he's trying to do something.
Barrett
The
is...
city was just attacked. Are you really just going to turn your nose up at that?
I plan to do exactly that, yes. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
Let's try to persuade her.
You're really gonna push this?
Yes.
All right, I will give you one chance. One, to convince me. Understood.
Why can't she be so cool as the McIntyre ambassador? I mean, the diplomat McIntyre. Thank you, Ambassador. Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
Man, she's a... This? You were a soldier. It was your job to protect. And that's what we intend to do with this data.
I suppose you're right.
Look at the number
Our
of
job
points.
and our responsibility.
There are 8 points that I need to fill with 3 attempts. Insanity. It's supposed to be hard. Are you willing to risk more deaths? Because that's what you're doing by not helping us.
I suppose you might be right. Easy to lose sight of the big picture sometimes.
Yes. Be the person the galaxy needs, Ambassador.
I could be the hero here. Well, Captain, you make some good points.
You guys have no
But
idea.
if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it.
Yes, yes.
You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight.
Obviously, it's fine.
Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
Yes.
Excellent. Follow me.
Wow, I can't believe I managed to do this. I convinced her. Oh. Excuse me. I block her road. Or path. Let's go. I still think Diplomat McIntyre is much cooler.
Sounds like it was a real mess down at the spaceport.
No, it was just a party, you know? Party gone wrong.
They tell me it should only take a moment.
Oh. This is so funny.
And there. Don't make me regret this, Captain.
I won't.
Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights.
Yep.
Two unlikely allies, I guess.
Good. Now, the House of Arun is next. But I'm just interested, what's this machine? Doesn't it look retro, like 80s? Something from the 80s? Code machine. Oh, it makes code. Alright, let's go, Barrett. Hey ho, let's go. It's so fun, you have this like a modern, futuristic background, and then they have this like a more native, tribal, how you call it, art. What's wrong with Barrett? Oh, I think he's sad. He's not being himself today. Barrett. What's wrong? It's okay, I'll do his quest later.
Guests can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
What do you guys do here, huh? Planning something? Agenda. Aquila. Ask TA about updated shipping policies for non-native seeds. Walleye. Tax exemptions for Aurora. Yes. To Trident. What? Tax exemptions for Aurora to Trident is a ship manufacturer, but we the players, we cannot have a Trident ship. Trident ships are more like a luxury, basically like a luxurious space yacht, right? I wish we can actually purchase one of those ships. Maybe in future, I don't know. But there's one quest. Stop walking in front of me. There's one quest for the main storyline where we go to this very big Trident ship. Siren, I think it's called. And it's like, they're basically like palaces in space. So, looks like someone's gonna be using Aurora on a Trident, but that's illegal. I think Aurora should be legal only on Volai, in a Neon, the city of Neon. So, it's funny, like, these people are all about, well, I mean, they're all about the rules and laws, right? Kind of traditionalistic. But they also have this, like, almost like a libertarian side to them. I'm not really knowledgeable about, politics and ideologies. But I think there's something libertarian about the Freestar Collective. Although at the top, their counselors, whatever they're called, they're all corrupt. And yeah, it's kind of realistic. Like all this, like parties, or governments, like United Colonies, Freestar Collective, and don't get me started on the Varun. They all have their flaws, more or less. Eporima, find a mechanical de-icing specialist. Clinic. Do they really need more anesthesiologists? Montara Luna. Reach out to local magistrate about updated documents. Montara Luna is the moon of Aquila, right? Cheyenne. Stroud has enough money. Stroud is the CEO and the member of Constellation, the old guy. Arcturus. Unresponsive? Wait, Arcturus. I don't remember Arcturus in the game. Unresponsive, really? And Nira, which also exists. Find a buyer for depleted uranium. Wait, Arcturus. There's Altair, but there's no Arcturus in the Starfield, right? Which might be this is just a kind of little joke. It's unresponsive. But I wonder if they're gonna add more, because the DLC, Shattered Space, for example, added a new star system, a home to Varun. You know, although we are playing in the settled systems, so let me show you. So these are the settled systems. Every star is a star system, right? Obviously, with planets and moons and all that. And yeah, if I zoom out more, you can see how many of them there are. So these are the settled systems, but I heard that actually there are more planets out there that are not on the map. I mean, for sure there are, but I mean even like within the settled systems, we don't get to see every single star system. And just to think of it, this is like a small little slice of our galaxy actually. So yeah. I mean, theoretically, they could just add new stuff over and over endlessly. This is the endless potential of Starfield. Alright, Cameron. See you later, buddy. Let's go to House Varun. Now this is gonna be a trippy one and trickier one. Barrett is so quiet. Alright. Now, I played only once and
I'm sorry, but I need sign-off from the Interstellar Affairs office before I can set foot in there.
You gotta be kidding me. It's plumbing, not a peace treaty.
It could cause an incident. It would mean my job, sir.
Fine. I'll begin the process. Wouldn't want to withhold a chance for more red tape from the great UC.
I remember being kind of tripped out by Varun embassy.
The FC's no friend of you and me.
Hmm?
Never forget what the FC did. Never forget.
What do you think should happen to the Freestar Collective embassy?
Well, I want it torn down, of course. The fact that there's even an embassy for them here after what they did, it's infuriating.
I understand how you feel.
Tear it down. Tear it all down.
Don't be so extreme. Diplomacy is needed to make sure another colony war won't happen again. We need this embassy.
Ha! Diplomacy? That doesn't mean anything to the FC. They'll break any law and treaty that they feel like. It doesn't matter to them.
So what's your problem with the FC? I mean, I know what's her problem.
What's my problem with them? Really? I'm keeping the FC accountable for the terrible things they've done. The colony war was an unforgivable tragedy. Countless lives could have been spared, but the Freestar Collective was out for blood. The Freestar Collective took my father away from me.
Your grief is blinding you to reality. That's not what happened. What happened was terrible, but we all have to try and move on. Come on.
But that's not what I want. I don't want us to move on. I want people to wake up and realize what the FC did to us, and I want them to be angry. I want justice and closure for everyone in the UC. Back to business.
So she's like a Rolff. Was it Rolff in the Windhelm? That goes at the nighttime. Every night he goes to the Grey Quarters to yell like a racist stuff to the Dalmer. So she's like the Starfield version of that. She's here just protesting against the Freestar Collective.
The Freestar Collective. A collective of snakes.
Oh. Let's listen to this.
Yes, exactly. It's like...
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. But you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy. But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through...
unity.
Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
He's giving me a lot to think about.
I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear?
So I don't know if you guys can recognize the voice actor for Keeper Aquilus. The meaning of life would be good for a start.
It would, wouldn't it? Well, if you find it, be sure to come back and let me know. It would make the next sermon more memorable, if nothing else. And in the meantime, while it isn't quite so profound, I might suggest reading some of our works. Among the Grav Jumps is a good place to start. I'm sure you can find a copy lying about. And if you do decide to read it, perhaps you'd let me know what you think. See if it speaks to you, as it has to others.
He's voiced by the actor from the Space Odyssey 2001. I forgot the actor's name, but he was Bowman. So the guy, you know, who at the end became the Star Child. So, yeah, that's him. I don't think I had a pleasure. We're gonna read that book later.
That's all right. I'm sure it just escaped your memory. So many things do over time. There must be a copy around here somewhere. If you do happen to peruse it, I would enjoy hearing your thoughts on the idea.
All right, I'll give it a look.
Wonderful. I really would be happy to discuss it with you sometime.
Yeah, Keeper Aquilus, and this is the Sanctum Universum. He basically started this some kind of a religion. Sanctum Universum, Sacred Universe, maybe. Yeah, I mean, look at the symbols here. So I don't want to spoil much. Probably most of you already know what's going on. But for those who don't, I'm not gonna spoil. But remember this guy, Keeper Aquilus. Just keep him in your back in your head. Some call him the Space Pope. There's a book there we're gonna read. It's kind of philosophical work. So next time I want to go to House Varun to find the second diplomat, Balmor.
One day House Varun just up and abandoned their embassy. No idea why.
Yeah, so this embassy is abandoned for years, yet no one went inside because it's still officially House Varun territory. I mean, who's gonna care? You know, no one cares. It's empty, right? It's no one. So apparently this guy is the only one left remaining. So let's see what happened. Yeah, we're gonna use some kind of a backdoor or something. These are like some kind of a liminal spaces of New Atlantis. I mean, you just go from outside. Basically, there's no sign to tell you where you're going, what you're doing. Just, yeah, let's go here. There it is. This is the embassy lobby. All right. All right, now let's get ready for Rumble. Look at that. So now we see some remains, or the remnants of the Varun aesthetic. And it's all just falling apart. Now we're gonna fight, I think, a bunch of machines. Look at this. Yeah, these are serpents. Because they worship the great serpent. Look at that. Like scales, right? And now their iconography is full of references to the Unity and the Starborn. I mean, look at these circles again. And apparently their leader, or their founder, Jinan Varun, who is like dead long ago, he saw this great serpent when he grav jumped. And so every time we grav jump, you guys can see like we enter like this like a light tunnel. And for some, like him, this was a mystical experience. So again, there are some references that this like a bigger truth of the Starborn that humanity is not aware of yet, but these different factions have like a fragments of this truth. So Varun have a certain fragment of that, like a little glimpse, and then the Sanctum Universum also has their own stuff. We'll see later. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, when I tried to imagine this, when it was like you know, more tidy and operating, it kind of reminded me of like those vintage malls. I don't know why, like from the 80s. Like I was very young. I barely remember the 80s. I was born in 80s, early 80s, but I was really young. But I do remember like when I was a kid, we used to go to these malls. Let's call them socialist malls, right? Back then it was Yugoslavia. There was really something like this, similar, like kind of like a mixture of brutalism and these colors, and you know, robust statues, and you know, the heavy curtains. I don't know. It reminds me a little bit of that. This like a retro futuristic socialism kind of a thing. It's just me. Let's go. Oh, Barrett. House Varun. Oh, they have first floor. Let's go to the embassy. Okay, now. Let me put my helmet on. Alright. Now, what the hell happened here? So yeah, this is House Varun. So they have all these...
Say what you will, but I bet House Varun knows how to party.
Yeah. Yeah, this is some native species. They brought this plant from their planet, I forgot the name. And it's apparently started growing everywhere uncontrollably because there's no one here. We're gonna do the DLC, so maybe the DLC will provide some answers. But I just want to mention that I heard quite a few comments saying that House of Varun, especially their home planet and the DLC, it reminded them of Morrowind, which is a big plus for me, right? So there's something Morrowind about them. Something like reminding me of Dunmer. Oh, we had to break in. Hack the computer. Oh, let's see. This one? No, I need 3. This one. And D1. That's how my son used to say. D1, D1. Oh yeah. We can activate turrets and update the friend so they can be on our side, the user side. Let me see. I think I did it right. Sometimes I do it wrong. Yeah. Look at that. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Blue UC leather jumps. Yeah, whatever. All right. Ooh. Oh. Wait. Oh, that's right. I think there will be some pollution. It sounds like the voice has moved somewhere deeper inside the embassy. I think I'm supposed to follow the voice. That's the guy, I think, talking through the intercom. Is this poisonous? It doesn't look good, Scoobs. Oh no. This is their fashion. Very gothic.
They're never going to get their deposit back after this.
Yeah, you guys can hear, right? Echoing voices in your head. It's like a 6th house. Shrines. What the hell?
All yours.
Yep. I told you I was kind of creeped out by this place. It's creepy, isn't it? Oh.
Okay, if you insist.
Because I'm not sure if they're on my side or not.
He's out there.
Yes. Mind your head. Dude, this... Why is this mannequin in the toilet? Yes, I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh. This pretty much feels like a horror game now. It looks like these plants overtook the place. And they're communicating, right? Thank you. Oh. Scripture of the Great Serpent. I love collecting these magazines. Barrett. Aren't they creepy? I hate these robots. They look so uncanny for some reason. It really feels like some nightclub. Yeah, what the hell? Just whatever. Breed. Oh. I hear those turrets.
Whatever it was, it's gone.
Yeah, this place needs to be nuked. Yeah, we'll go there in just a second. Let's check. What?
Won't even scar.
Come on, Barrett. You can't take down one turret. Wow, look at this. Ah. Advanced. Yes. I can't understand the voice at all, so you're gonna have to speak louder and more clear. Oh, I think we're going up on the second floor. I love this image. Exploring some kind of a frozen moon or a planet. Let's check. Oh, lots of ammunition here. Great Serpent. He still rambles about the Great Serpent. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where are you?
Ah, sorry. Gotcha. Have fun. Incoming. Fine, let's go. This never gets old.
Oh, there's more of them. Chunks? No need. Okay, I think the guy's here. Beware demons in the basement. Really? Oh, we gotta go all the way to the basement. Too advanced. Beware demons. Just... I wish these guys just remain quiet and just wait. Yeah. Everything is too complicated for me to open. So we had to activate all these power switches, basically, and it's crazy. Let's go. Advanced. This kind of reminds me, there's a level in a Fallout, I think it's Fallout New Vegas, maybe Fallout 3. There's this one vault that was also overgrown with plants. And I think these plants actually even fight back or something. But look at that. Just shut up, man, already. Basement. We have the stairs all the way down. Yes. The guardians of the basement.
Show off.
Chill out. Is that cool? I bet your great serpent cannot do that. There he is.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Let us discuss business. Are you a Khajiit? Oh, he's busy. Let's go. So this guy was living here by himself for years.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack, then the embassy was struck with a power surge, and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Yeah, I should tell him about that. Did you say that thing pouring out clouds upstairs is called a venom tree? Is it poisonous?
Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand?
Yep. The spaceport is in rough shape, but not much else was damaged.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door?
Yeah, me.
And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code.
He figured out.
So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, Do I see this all clearly?
He figured it out all by himself. Correct, we're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Sure.
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage.
That's actually sweet. That's very sweet.
The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
You're just an old man in the basement. You don't get to tell me what to do. Knowledge can be evil? What about the knowledge of, say, gunpowder? Let me ask him.
A fine counterexample, responsible for the deaths of millions on ancient Earth. And fireworks? Absolutely capable of being put to violence, but not evil in itself. And here you are with a similar conundrum. I might be willing to support you if I knew I would not be tarnishing the legacy of House Varun by doing so.
He's actually more reasonable than the diplomat Radcliffe, so you have my word.
You've got my word too. I swear if this goes awry, there will be hell to pay.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
And he has like a strangely glowing yellow eyes. Again, it's probably some kind of mutation from their home planet. We'll see about that.
Let's hope it still works. And there.
There it is.
Let it be used for good.
We got it. Now we gotta return to the Deputy McIntyre.
I will not have House Varun be known only for slaughter.
So why the rest of the embassy staff leave? Where did they go?
The affairs of House Varun are our own. They left. That is all there is to be said on the subject.
Oh, really? The Great Serpent, that's your god, right?
The Great Serpent is so much more than a god. It is fate itself. When our founder, Jinan Varun, left the United Colonies 140 years ago for distant stars, it was the Serpent that compelled him to found his now great house. The Serpent made us who we are today. Its voice speaks to us, shepherding us through the dark and infuses our lives with the meaning the universe so often fails to provide.
So why do you stay behind?
House Varun committed itself to the armistice. This was said at the time to be the desire of the Great Serpent, and I do not believe the Serpent decides such things on a whim. So, when my brethren left, I remained, honoring the Serpent's will as I saw fit, as is the right of all his followers.
Okay, so what's been like being from House Varun in New Atlantis? I just asked him.
It was tolerable, even pleasant, when my brethren were here in the embassy with me. We remade this place as best we could into a home we all would recognize. Our native flora, our iconography, our connection to the Serpent, they came with us. With my brethren gone, it has been trying. But the Great Serpent has always provided me a path in my darkest moments.
Alright. I guess he's staying here. He has a display projector. He can watch movies. Can I actually... I can actually take this. Let me just save. It's our loot box. Med Theft, Nova Blast, Disruptor. Yeah. That's all. Oh, he's praying. Oh. I didn't realize that's a shrine. Let's go, Barrett. Quietly. So... Ooh, Varun Ambassador suit, yeah. Let's see how it looks like. Oh my god, we have this. We can wear this suit. Alright. So now all that's left is to go back to the... No, not here. we're going back to the UC cabinet. McIntyre. And we are ready for the next stage. I think soon we're gonna confront the Terramorphs, so... Let me see, where the... Oh, this way. Luckily I have this thing to guide me. Oh yeah. This thing is confused. Oh, it's not. I just want to get out of this place. A little bit confused. Bathroom? No. Just wanna... Alright. Creepy mannequins. Just a little bit confused. Alright. Lobby. This is where we're gonna stop for today, and next episode, again, we're gonna continue this Terramorph quest line. I'm really digging it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.